what's up guys, Matt here. Welcome to Tech Talk, where we talk tech. So this week we're talking tech about the Apple Watch Series 0. So I've had the Apple Watch now for about 3 years. I got it in 2015, nearly right when it came out. I got it, and I got the, obviously you can see the aluminum, the sport model, the silver sport model. And I've had it ever since. I now have 10 Apple Watch bands, and they are awesome. After seeing these new Series 4 Apple Watches, I am very jealous. They are awesome. I went and tried one on. That's going to be another video, my first impressions of the Apple Watch Series 4. So just get excited. Get excited about the Apple Watch Series 4. I want to talk about it, but I'll talk about it in another video. So yes, my Apple Watch Series 0 is awesome. I got the 42mm, so I've got the bigger model here. And as I said, this was the model from 2015, the Series 0, when they didn't have series numbers at the time. It is no longer supported by watchOS 5, so it's that old. It is out of warranty because it's 3 years old. It is very slow. It is not very good on battery life. Other than that, it's great. It's awesome. I love it so much. Like right now, I'm surprised to see this. I don't often see this. It's at 100% battery life, and I've had it on for 30 minutes. So it's great. I will definitely let you guys know that the battery life is not very good on it. So in the morning, sometimes I work in the morning, so that's 7 o'clock. I start work at 7 o'clock and get off usually at 3:30. So I wake up around 6 or 5 or whatever. I put my Apple Watch on around 6:30 every morning, or the mornings that I work, and it usually says 10% left around 5 o'clock p.m. So it definitely gets through the workday for me, which is awesome. I wish it were a longer battery life. I'd like to wear it all day. But yes, my biggest gripe is I don't have watchOS 5, which I really, really wish I had. But, I mean, it's alright. They have the new Apple Watches out, which, like I said, another video that'll talk about that. But it definitely amazes me that this still works in 2018. It is 3 years old, but I have a few scratches. Like I have a chip on the side here, but other than that, really nothing. And I bang it on the walls, on metal things, sometimes like walking through doorways and I've got something in my hand, scrape it on the wall. It's pretty much a tank. I've only gotten this one scratch, and it's still great. There was a time when the digital crown like would get stuck if I didn't use it for a certain amount of time. Like, say I didn't use the crown for like a week, didn't spin it at all or anything like that, and it would like get stuck, and then I would just have to push it, and then it would work. But I mean, other than that, it's fine. All the buttons still work. It's holding up very well. I'm very amazed, but it is awesome. I highly recommend anyone getting an Apple Watch, or I highly recommend anyone in the market for a smartwatch. If you have an iPhone, get an Apple Watch. You can get Fitbits and things like that, but the Fitbits cannot do everything that an Apple Watch can do. Now, the Fitbit Versa, I really like the look of the Fitbit Versa, but I'm obviously going to go Apple Watch. When I got this in 2015, I got the biggest model, the 42mm, with the Sport, which was the cheapest model. So they had the 38mm and the 42mm sizes, and the cheapest model was the 38mm, and this one is the 42mm, obviously. So this one, $471. That was with tax and everything like that, is how much this was. To get a new Apple Watch Series 4, 44mm, is $471. So not much has changed in 3 years, but yeah. So it was rather expensive, but it is. I cannot get over how great it is still holding up. It works so well. It even works, which is really cool, with my iPhone 10. So I have the latest version of the iPhone. That's not true. iPhone XS came out, but I have one of the latest versions of the iPhone, and it still works with my Apple Watch, which is amazing. It's kind of funny that I have the oldest Apple Watch and one of the newest iPhones, so I just think it's kind of funny. Yes, I have 10 bands for my Apple Watch, and I love them. I change them more than I think anyone changes their Apple Watch bands. I'm not sure exactly why that is, why I change them so much. I really like this red sport band. This is the product red. I don't know. I just like it. I really like the Apple bands. Sandy and I, we get a lot from Groupon, and they're awesome. They don't fit as well as the Apple bands. They're a little bit smaller, like in the little dock or whatever. I don't know. They're a little bit smaller, which is fine. They're a lot cheaper. This watch band was probably $49.99 from Apple, and I just got an Apple Watch band from Groupon that was $12. Now, it wasn't a Apple branded Apple Watch band. It was a Waylo watch band, but it fits my Apple Watch, so it's okay. I highly recommend, if you're in the market for Apple Watch bands, Groupon and Amazon are going to be your place to go, unless you want an Apple branded watch band, which is going to definitely, you're going to want to go to Apple for that. The Apple bands are awesome. They look great. They hold up really well. I just washed my white Apple Watch band, and it looks stellar. It is gorgeous, and it still looks white today after I washed it. But it's really easy to wash. You just put it under water and scrub it. So yeah. My favorite watch face is the Photos watch face, and I usually keep the weather and the calendar below. So it's really great. I like the watch face because I get a picture of Sandy and I, my wife, and I get the time. Obviously, it's a watch. And I get the weather and the date. I usually always need to know the date while I'm at work, because I'm a manager at Office Depot at the moment. At the time of this recording, I still am. But when this video posts, I'll be at Carriage Ford. New job. You've probably already heard about it. But I always need to know the date, so I can always just go, October 1st. Right. So yeah, it's awesome. I love my Apple Watch. I'm a spoiled little brat, and I really want the new Series 4 Apple Watch. I'm definitely ready for a black Apple Watch. I contemplated really wanting the Apple Watch Series 3, but I think if I'm going to be a spoiled brat, I'm going to get the Series 4, because it's new. Series 3 would just be quicker, better, longer battery life, but the same design. Series 4 would be better. I don't usually do a review scale, and I'm not going to do a review scale today on my Apple Watch. I highly recommend all Apple products, really, but I highly recommend the Apple Watch. You can get them secondhand on Facebook Marketplace or eBay, or even, I don't know if Amazon sells them, but eBay and Facebook Marketplace is a great place to go. Apple Watches aren't very cheap, but the secondhand ones are definitely going to be cheaper, I'll say. Thanks for watching this episode of Tech Talk, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Peace!